Steve. Steve.
Hey, Rocco, what's up?
What's up, Steve?
Oh, not much. Earlier you mentioned Attack on Titans.
Yes.
What do you think of it so far, or have you watched it?
I don't know what it is. I saw people writing it in the chat, and I just read it off the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's a really good show. It's about humanity being attacked by 50-meter tall giants and stuff. It's really cool.
It's a show, like, or where is it?
Yeah, it's an anime.
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting anime still coming out of Japan. It's on episode like 7 right now, or so, or 8.
Oh, okay.
But I have a question for you.
Okay.
My question is, have you heard of the Nintendo controversy going on with YouTube? Like they're taking people's money for videos?
Yeah.
Has that affected you guys at all?
Does it affect us, or are you asking if anything changed?
Yeah.
Did it affect us, rather than what do we think? Okay. No, because we don't. In all honesty, a lot of people thought that it meant like, oh my god, anything with Nintendo's name on it is now claimed or whatever. But it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that when things are exorbitant amount of footage, primarily of just Nintendo material. But with us, it's not. It's a little sample. Our videos are not like a shitload of Nintendo footage. It's, hey, here's a little taste of something and a parody of it and whatever. That's not going to affect us,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really the same thing. Our stuff is all under fair use kind of things, so I don't think that will change.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of like Nintendo? Like, why would they do this, and if that's good for them at all?
Split. To me, there isn't one clear sentence to describe it. It's two-sided. To me, it's a double-edged sword to me. On one side, you can't complain because you don't own their games. So for YouTube people to complain about it seems a little silly to me because you didn't make the game. You're showing a playthrough of it. You can't really complain that they're claiming it because it is their stuff. That sucks. I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't suck for you, but what are you going to do? It's their stuff. They have the right to make that choice. Now, on the other end of it, why do they need to do that? That's my point. To me, it makes them look bad. It's not. I understand. Well, they're not really getting money. Oh, it's YouTube's system that's doing. Oh, it's not. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. To me, just don't get involved in that. It just makes you look bad that you've got. Did you need to? It just strikes me as picking on people smaller than them. It just doesn't look good. There's no way to make it look good, in my opinion. So to me, as a company, I wouldn't get involved in that.
Yeah,
that's just me. I don't feel like there's a great atrocity being committed here. I don't feel like anybody's having food taken off their table or anything like that. But it just doesn't look good to me. And another thing that is not really clear to a lot of people is some people are just afraid because they don't know what Nintendo's going to do with all this claiming stuff. They don't want to get in trouble, and so they just take Nintendo stuff down to be, all together. It's just what's the point? To me, they don't need to do that, in my opinion. So, split on either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's been kind of low on fans recently with like the Wii U doing bad, whatnot, and like the people doing these videos on YouTube are some of the most hardcore fans.
Yeah,
and they're like alienating them.
What does Nintendo get out of placing limits and blocks on them? That's not a good move to me.
Yeah, I mean the money they would make from YouTube wouldn't like scratch the surface of how much money they need to run their company anyways.
You don't need to turn every little moment into an opportunity to profit. That comes off so weak to me. I don't know. That's just really weak, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But again, as a YouTuber, you can't really complain if it's their stuff you're uploading. What do you It sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Yep.
That's my opinion. Well, what do you think about that? You think you see where I'm coming from, or am I unruly?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Well, good. So, well, I'm glad that question came up because that's a good question to talk about.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good night.
All right. Yeah, you too. Take it easy. Okay. okay, getting some good calls in tonight, you know?